Hello again, guys. I'm, of course, in my classroom again, as you can see. And so my last video uploaded in less than 5 minutes, which is just mind-blowing to me because it takes over an hour and a half at my house, if it will even connect. So we're going to go ahead and continue on. We are still in Matthew. We're going to pick up where we left off in Matthew and Luke. I'm sorry, my neck is bothering me. That's why you see me moving. It's going to be in Matthew 5, and we're going to go 17 to 48, and we are going to read in Luke this time, and it's going to be Luke 6, 27 through 36, and this is going to follow our chronology here, and I'm going to start in Matthew, and I am, in this case, going to go ahead and read. I may stop for just a minute in between, but I am going to go ahead and read these scriptures, and then we will talk about them. These ones are fairly quick, and so let's see. So Matthew 5:17. Do not think that I came to destroy the law or the prophets. I did not come to destroy, but to fulfill. For assuredly I say to you, till heaven and earth pass away, one jot or one tittle will by no means pass from the law till it is fulfilled. Whoever therefore breaks one of the least of these commandments that teaches men, so shall be called least in the kingdom of heaven. But whoever teaches them, he shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. For I say to you that unless your righteousness exceeds the righteousness of the scribes and Pharisees, you will by no means enter the kingdom of heaven. And going on here into verse 21, you have heard that it was said to those of old that you shall not murder, and whoever murders will be in danger of the judgment. But I say to you that whoever is angry with his brother without cause shall be in danger of the judgment. And whoever says to his brother, Raka, shall be, it means fool, shall be in danger of counsel. But whoever says, you fool, shall be in danger of hellfire. Okay? Therefore, if you bring your gifts to the altar, and there remember that your brother has something against you, leave your gift there at the altar, and go your way. First be reconciled to your brother, and then come and offer your gift. Agree with your adversary quickly, while you are on the way with him, lest your adversary deliver you to the judge hand you over to the officer, and you be thrown into prison. Assuredly I say to you, you will by no means get out of there until you have paid the last penny. Moving on here, adultery in the heart, okay? You have heard that it was said to those of old, you shall not commit adultery. But I say to you that whoever looks at a woman to lust for her has already committed adultery with her in his heart. If your right eye causes you to sin, pluck it out and cast it from you. For it is more profitable for you that one of your members perish than for your whole body to be cast into hell. And if your right hand causes you to sin, cut it off, and it from you. For it is more profitable for you that one of your members perish than for your whole body to be cast into hell. Furthermore, it has been said, whoever divorces his wife, let him give her a certificate of divorce. But I say to you that whoever divorces his wife, for any reason except sexual immorality, causes her to commit adultery, and whoever marries a woman who is divorced commits adultery. Again, you have heard that it was said to those of old that you shall not swear falsely, but shall perform your oaths to the Lord. But I say to you, do not swear at all, neither by heaven, for it is God's throne, nor by the earth, for it is his footstool, nor by Jerusalem, for it is the city of the great King. Nor shall you swear by your own head, because you cannot make one hair black or white. But let your yes be yes, and your no be no, for whatever is more than these is from the evil one. You have heard that it was said, an eye for an eye, and a tooth for a tooth. But I tell you not to resist an evil person. But whoever slaps you on your right cheek, turn your other to him also. If anyone wants to sue you and take away your tunic, let him have your cloak too. Okay, and also, whoever compels you to go 1 mile, go with him 2. Give him who asks you, and from him who wants to borrow from you, do not turn away. You have heard that it was said, you shall love your neighbor and hate your enemy. But I say to you, love your enemies. Bless those who curse you. Do good to those who hate you. And pray for those who spitefully use you and persecute you, that you may be sons of your Father in heaven. For he makes the sun rise on the evil and on the good, and sends rain on the just and the unjust. For if you love those who love you, of what reward do you have? Do not even the tax collectors do the same? And if you greet your brethren only, what do you do more than others? Do not even the tax collectors do so? Therefore, you shall be perfect, just as your Father in heaven is perfect. And so, let's see, that took us through 48. I'm going to go ahead and stop in Matthew there. Just a quick video to read, because it's a lot to listen to, and then we'll go ahead and listen to the next video. But something, if you jump back up to the top here, and so when Jesus talks about coming, of course, to not destroy, but to fulfill the law, okay, he uses the term, till heaven and earth pass away, one jot. Okay, a jot is the smallest letter of the Hebrew alphabet. Remember his audience, they would have known this. Okay, it's about a quarter of the size of all of the other letters. So what Jesus is saying here is that he will fulfill the law down to the smallest, tiniest letter, right? And so the small dash, a tittle, is a small dash above the letters, so teeny tiny, okay? So the smallest part of the smallest letter, Jesus is going to fulfill the entirety of the law. That's what that jot and tittle is there. And so we will stop this one, and then we will go ahead and do a second part, read Luke, and then discuss it just a little bit more. See you again in just a minute.